Hey everybody, if you remember, a few weeks ago Bob from RKB Woodturners was down here and we did some casting, and he made some pen blanks with some bottle caps, and there'll be a link to that video down below. But we had some issues with it. We had to remake them, and then the first cast that I did with them, I used a very old mold, and it had all kinds of bubbles on the ends, and we just had a lot of issues with it. So we remade them, and I'm gonna recast them in this video. You're gonna see me recast this one anyway, and then I'm gonna turn this pen. I'm gonna put it on a wall street, and we'll see what it looks like. The blank itself, or the tube that Bob made, is just gorgeous. This is a cap from a bottle of root beer from the Dublin Bottling Company here in Dublin, Texas. It's down by Fredericksburg in the hill country. So their bottle caps have a state of Texas on it, so he brought me one, and should make a great little pen. Stay tuned and you'll see how it's cast, then we're going to turn it. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we're once again gonna cast the bottle cap blank that Bob at RKB Woodturners put together for us. Got it in my new mold. Got this mold from Wooden Whimsies. I'll put a link in the description below. The mixture is 2:1, 2 parts resin, liquid diamond to 1 part hardener. I'm only going to try to mix an ounce, so we'll see what we can come up with here. So 0.06 there, so we'll go to 0.09. Should be 2:1. Right, perfect. Now we'll just mix it real good. I'm going to actually let that degas for a little while before I pour it in. Okay, we're going to gingerly pour this in. See if we can keep bubbles from forming. Okay, now we'll set it in our holder. And we'll transfer it to the pressure pot. Okay, we'll place it in the pressure pot. Button everything down. We'll pressurize it to 30 psi. Actually, we're going to go higher. We're going to go about 50 psi. And we'll leave it overnight. Okay, I have removed the blank from our pressure pot and removed it from our molds, and it is just crystal clear. I think that we will be able to have a great pen out of this. Should be nice. Okay, I've got this turned down quite a ways. The bushings on this wall street, they're about 12 millimeters in diameter, just ever so slightly over 12 millimeters in diameter. But if you remember, we've got that bottle cap that sets proud a little bit. Bob did a good job of laying this one down where it's closer than our first attempt, and we moved it down so that we could have more material here as we feather into our bushing. So I have turned the initial part to 14 millimeters, and now I think I'm going to start feathering down to our bushings, and we'll see how that looks. If I've got room, I may come back and go to 13 millimeters here, but I'm pretty close as it is. So now I'll start feathering down to our bushings. Okay, I switched from my roughing gouge down to my carbide tip, where now I'm just about got my fit on the ends, and we're just almost through with this. Okay, ready to micro mesh it and finish it up. I'm going to go through 9 steps of the micro mesh from 1500 down to 8000. I won't show it all, but we'll show some of it as we go. Now we just put a little polish on it. Guys, I think we have a winner here. Zoom in a little closer. I think we have a winner there, people. You can see how we went a little concave with it, or convex, or whichever one it is. We had to do that because of the height difference here, because of the bottle cap. That bottle cap's actually about 6 thousandths thick, I think, so it sits proud a little bit. So it's going to be pretty. Now let's assemble it. Okay, we're going to press this into a chrome Gatsby pin kit. Got this from Penn State, and it is just really simple. We first press this coupler into the nib end. Got a nice fit there, and then it's just pressing the clip end into the opposite end. Now I'm going to center this clip right between. You can see our bottle cap spans most of it, but there's a spot in the back. That's where I'm going to place the clip. Try to center it right in the middle there. Press that in. That's all there is for pressing. And then we screw on the nib. And insert the spring. Place it in. Then we screw on the transmission. Then we press on the cap. There we go. Finally loosened up. I think our pin turned out pretty nice. Bob did a good job making the blank, and the liquid diamonds molded and casted real clear and nice. And we were able to turn it, keep everything under the surface. Nice pin. Thanks again for tuning in. Bob and I had a lot of good times and a lot of fun casting and making these two pins. He made one from a Route 66 bottle cap. There'll be a link to his video and that pin he made from down below. So it's a unique way to use a bottle cap. Hey, we appreciate it very much. Until next time, be creative, be thoughtful, and be safe.